This is Ben with Tucson Future Classics, here to show you stock number 25101. This is our 2020 Kia Niro EV EX Premium. That is a mouthful, but that is the trim name at the end. This Niro is loaded with a lot of nice features, which I'll walk you around. We'll start with the exterior condition of the vehicle. The front bumper has some rock chips and just some old dead bugs on the front. A lot of the rock chips were covered with touch-up paint by a previous owner. This is a two-owner vehicle. The first one was a lease. This car has never been in an accident and has about 66,000 miles. It's very evident that the two owners took very good care of this car. It's free of any major damage. It does have light scratches here and there, which I'll do my best to show. All four tires are matching Bridgestone with plenty of tread. There's maybe a small ding on this wheel arch right here, if you could see it on camera. And a point of touch-up right about here. Other than that, this side is in great shape. Rear of the vehicle is in good shape as well. The bumper just has minor scuffs from years of loading items into the trunk. There's some touch-up paint on the bumper as well. Up by the wipers, your backup camera. The bumper itself has parking sensors on it. This side's also in great shape. I'm not seeing any dings on this side at all. There's a small scratch right here, which might be able to actually buff out, at least this part right here. I guess I did just notice this. There is a small scuff on this black plastic trim right here, but the body of the car itself looks good. This red is really nice in person. It fits the car well. Most of the Niros we've had are black, so this is a nice change. And then there's some touch up on this roof drip rail right here. Moving on to the interior. This Niro has a black leather interior in very good condition. On the door panel, you have everything you'd expect. Front windows are automatic up and down. These mirrors do fold in when you lock the car, which you have blind spot monitoring, by the way. This trim level gives you the Harman Kardon sound system, which sounds very good. There's a lot of bass with this sound system. This front driver's seat is power with power lumbar. I'm not too sure on the passenger side at this moment. Haven't double checked that. The interior is in really good condition. Only flaw to note is on this bottom bolster right here. Just a little bit of wear and tear. Other than that, these seats are in great condition. Step inside here. We'll start this part by saying there is a message that keeps coming up: refill inverter coolant. We have checked the coolant and it is to the proper level. We have an appointment with the Kia dealership on September 22nd to address this and a recall that is currently present. As for the range, right now it's charged to 80%, seen by here on the infotainment. Range is showing 201 miles. This is in Eco Plus mode, so there's no air conditioning running at all. As soon as I switch the drive mode, I'll just switch it to normal Eco, and then I'll turn the air conditioning on. I'm going to put the fan speed at level 2 with a temperature of 78 degrees. And you could show the range, or see the range go down to 190. What's very nice about this car is as soon as you change the temperature or the fan speed, the range estimate automatically updates. Don't really see this in a lot of electric cars unless you're going for something really fancy. Here in the center screen, all your different driver info menus. as well as stuff for your driver assistance settings over here, which you have a lot of them. Forward collision warning, blind spot, rear cross traffic. There's lots of nice stuff to keep you and your family safe. There's that message again. On the steering wheel, you have your buttons for the menus, media, and cruise control. This does have a radar cruise control. So this button here, you could adjust the distance. There's some more buttons here for other controls and safety systems. You do have lane keep, and there's your button to toggle blind spot monitoring. The center dash of this Kia is designed really well. I like the materials and the glossy plastics. Looks very seamless. The screen is nice and big. It does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Kia's own system works pretty well. I haven't explored it too much, but everything on it seems to do what you need it to do. You do have built-in navigation. And you do have Kia's sounds of natures. So if you're looking for something calming instead of listening to your music on a commute, you have a few different options. You do automatically loop. Anyways, all of your climate control settings are here. If you'd like, you could choose to have the fan on the driver only. It saves a little bit of range. You have a wireless charger here, your USB port for your phone connection, and a couple more power outlets. It's a nice cubby to store some items. These front seats are both heated and ventilated. Ventilated seats are a very underrated feature in my opinion. Cup holders right here, your center console. Up here you have an auto dimming rear view mirror. Actually, I'm mistaken, it is manually dimming. And then up here you have a sunglass container with your dome lights and a power sunroof. Move on to the back seat here. Plenty of space for rear passengers. I have the seat adjusted for myself. I'm 6 feet tall and I could easily sit behind myself. Might be a little bit tight in terms of shoulder space if you do fit 3 people back here, but you'll be fine with legroom. There's not a large hump in the middle. Rear passengers have their own vents for the climate control system and some cup holders. Trunk space is plentiful for your day-to-day items. If you need more space, the rear seats fold down. Back here you have the factory cargo cover for privacy and protection. Your subwoofer is part of the Harman Kardon system. Underneath here you have your OEM portable EV charging cable and wheel locks. Under the hood, you don't have a frunk, but you have the electric motor and its various peripherals, including different fluids, such as washer fluid and that coolant for the inverter. Up here, you also have your 12-volt battery, which I did just replace. The old one just died. It was likely the original battery. This one has a date code of August 2025, so it'll be good for years to come. When fully charged, this Niro is rated for about 239 miles. Of course, actual range depends on different conditions, such as driving conditions and use of air conditioning. However, at this price point, around $14,000 retail or $10,000 with that EV tax credit applied, this is a fantastic deal. That tax credit goes away September 30th, so if you're interested, it would be wise to act now. If you are interested in more pictures, more information, or want to check out other inventory, go to our website, TucsonFutureClassics.com. If you'd like to schedule a test drive, we are appointment only. Please call or text the dealership at 520-268-6244.